Coffee and Convo, y'all. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building. Welcome to the latest installment of Coffee and Convo. I am your host, Graphk Raider, and this morning I got a co-host on Coffee and Convo. For those who can't hear, I'm just getting my voice back. I have a whole roll of toilet paper. I have been sick, you guys. You guys know usually I be live every day. I had to take the last few days off to get right. But I got my little brother, man, Hammer in the building. What's good, little bro?
Good morning, boys and girls.
There you go. Hey,
it's game day, y'all.
And whether you guys are watching over here at OakLosVegas Raiders Network or if you're watching at Hammer's channel, man, just make sure you guys hit that subscribe button on both channels, man. It's easy. It's free. It helps what we do. And make sure you wipe them feet, break them thumbs, meaning hit them thumbs up, man. Salute to everybody here in the building. I appreciate you guys for rocking with us. I say this every time. You guys can be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with us. Salute, salute, salute. It is game day. It is game day, you guys. We've had a long week of joint practices. Well, we had a few joint practices with the Rams. We've had a few scuffles, which I love. We're going to talk about that here shortly. We're also going to give a spotlight on a few players that we think are going to go out there and do their Dougie tonight. And real quick in the chat also, you guys, if you guys can find a link to watch the game tonight, I will definitely do a live for the game. I will definitely do a watch party. So if you guys can shoot me over a link to the game, I can't find it anywhere. I know we have, what is it, Dofu, little bro? But they sometimes are kind of off and on. If someone can find me something, shoot it to my IG or my Twitter. I would definitely love to watch the game with the nation, do a live and just kick back with you guys, maybe have a few drinks and just shoot this shit, man. But let me ask you, little bro, real quick. I know you read on some stuff. I seen you watch some pressers. I know we kind of talked about that. Give me kind of an idea, man, of what you seen this week at joint practices, what you heard, and how you felt about those pressers going into this game today.
I know Wednesday, these guys, in their opinion, just came out lethargic, did not have the best of practices, and they bounced back on Thursday. And you guys saw the videos throughout the practices. Shout out to Scout with a lot of the stuff that he put up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Bro as well. Like, look, there was a lot of insight with those videos, and I was definitely impressed. Like, these guys realistically are their biggest critics. They are hard on each other and they're hard on themselves. Like, they want to just bring out the best of one another. And at the end of the day, they just want to go as far as they possibly can this season. Look, we've heard Max say it. Oh, this guy's a dog. That guy's a dog. Like, these guys are not fucking around this year. And the coaching staff as well. Like, we heard Rob Ryan when he was mic'd up 2 weeks ago. Dude is full of life, full of energy. And I think that is just a trickling down effect right now across the board for this defense. Like, these guys are hungry.
Yeah,
they're hungry. And I'm here for it, man. I think this is going to be a very, very good season. I'm not giving predictions or shit, but everything that we're seeing out of preseason right now, everything that we're hearing from these guys, like, everything looks good right now.
Nah, definitely, man. Shout out to William, man. Appreciate you on the 99-cent sticker, my brother. Very much. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to Ghost Sniper, Junior Land, Savage. I see John in the building, man. All the members. If you guys would like to become a member of the channel, hit the link. It's pinned up top. It's one of the best ways to support the channel. Also, Hammer has his in the comment section. If you guys would like to become a member of his channel, make sure you do that as well. A few scuffles out there. You love to see it. Max got into it with Cam Akers. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I know it's practice, and I know, it's not like they're really, really beefing out there, right? But I felt some type of way, man, seeing Max surrounded around 3 or 4 guys and not anywhere, no silver and black anywhere near him. I'm be real. I don't know how long it lasted. I didn't see the video. I just see pictures, you guys, and a lot of stuff was sent to me. I had a few people out there watching the game, and I actually spoke to a few beat writers behind the scenes as well about what was going on. I didn't like that. And then the following day, I think Moody got into it with Aaron Donald, right?
Yeah.
2 superstars out there going at it. Like, I love it, but I didn't like that. I did not like this. Shout to
Come on, like, you really think those dudes are really not the brightest crayons in the box? What does Max do during the offseason as his training?
Oh, no, he on some UFC shit.
You better not. You better think twice before you try to pick a fight, especially with a dude of his size. Like, yeah, you better think twice about that shit.
Nah, facts plus tax, man. Salute to all the new members. Salute to my dog Joe, man. I appreciate you, brother. Welcome to the membership family, man. If you guys want to become a member, make sure you hit that link. It's pinned up top. Shout out to Big Dave, man, celebrating a year. Let's go. Bought that with some whiskey. Super smooth, man. Salute to my dog, Big Dave, man. Appreciate you, brother, for all of the support, man. There you go. And Okie says Moody got cooked by Donald, apparently. Hey, well, guess what? Cam Akers got cooked by Max. We're even. And to be honest with you, Okie, who wouldn't get cooked by Aaron Donald? He's a little different, man. The way we look at Max, most people look at Aaron Donald.
I'm still getting a kick out of the Malcolm Butler shit. That shit had me.
Oh my God. Yo, did you guys see? There's a video out there. I don't know where it was on Twitter, right? I think Scout shared.
I retweeted it as well. So it's
oh my God. If you guys get a chance to go to Twitter, just type in Adam Butler. That's probably all you need to do. And all you're going to see is him rag doll an offensive lineman. I mean, literally just pancake. It was disgusting.
That was
Max
child abuse at its finest.
Yeah, Max and these guys were on the sideline celebrating it. Adam Butler, man. No, that was Matthew Butler, actually.
Matthew Butler, yeah.
Matthew Butler. Yeah, not Adam Butler. Matthew Butler. Finally heard his name. It's been forever since we've heard Matthew Butler's name. But he definitely destroyed that guy, man. You guys get a chance to go check out the video. Our young second-year guy to Tennessee absolutely destroyed that dude. Let me see. Shout out to my brother John, man. Half a year of dedicated service to the channel. Shout out to my brother John Corrigan. Appreciate you, brother, for the 6 months. Salute to you. And I seen your message on the community tab. I'm definitely uploading a bunch of new merch today. My Connect, shout out to Raider Post, just sent me a bunch of new designs. And I'm gonna be honest, they are really dope. And I know we're gonna talk some Raider football, you guys, but I gotta show you guys a few of these because I'm so proud of my dog.
There you go.
We got some shirts coming. We got, hold on real quick. We got the OakLosVegas barcode t-shirts. And if you guys actually scan those, it takes you to the website. Real talk. So we got some stuff on the way, man. I got a bunch of new stuff. So OakLosVegas.com. Shout out to my brother John, man. Shout out to our family Kane Town as well. Yo, hit you with the link to the game on your Twitter, bro. Can't wait to see our D-line go out and dog walk the Rams all out. Okay, say less than Kane. I'm going live tonight. I know my brother is doing a UFC fight tonight. I will be covering the Raiders. We're going to have a ball tonight. Yes, let's get it. I'm going to go get me a hot toddy or something, crack open some of this Woodson whiskey, and we are going to get lit for this game. Love it, love it, love it.
Shout out to Okie on the $4.99 super chat as well for the cause. Salute nation. Salute, bro. Appreciate you,
brother. Shout out to Jose sitting in the box at SoFi today. Can't wait to see what this team has today. Hoping AOC4 keeps doing what we did last Sunday. That is the funniest shit in the world, bro. I swear to God. Nah, salute to Jose, man. Have a ball out there. Be safe, brother. And I the AOC4, man, I like it, but it's just too long. It's like, we got Nah, I mean, come on. We're talking about a name, bro. I'm not talking about a body part. Shit. But we'll pause it because I pause everybody else for some shit. But just keep it AL4. Me personally, AL4. You know what I mean?
Just go Ayo, especially when that dude's getting a first down or a touchdown. That's what we doing. We going Ayo.
Ayo. Salute to Okie as well. We appreciate you, brother, just like Hammer said. So let's get to it, you guys. And I want you guys to help us in the chat real quick. We have a game tonight. To be real, there wasn't too much news that came out this week with joint practice. I heard that our D-line continued to dominate. I heard that our O-line looks really good. I heard that Matthew Stafford kind of picked us apart a little bit. Our DBs, which, at some point they're going to come down to earth a little bit. You know what I mean? And it's cool. I heard that Jimmy G had a good practice this week. We kind of struggled a little bit in the red zone, which I think that's going to change when we see some live football. Josh is not throwing everything out there at once. You know what I mean? I know they try to change up some things, and this is the best time to get the kinks out, right? During practice, especially joint practice when you're actually playing against some live competition. But, I love to see Hunter still out there cooking, man. Oh, my God. Hammer, did you see these routes?
I really didn't get a chance to see what he was doing. Like I told you when I heard the presser and Jimmy G was giving him and DeAndre Carter praise, I was like, that is a huge, huge positive right there.
And talk about that a little bit. What was, for those who didn't get a chance to check out the presser, what was Jimmy G talking about?
Just these guys route running, especially when it comes to Hunter Renfrow, like, dude is smart. And to hear that he's satisfied right now with the route running, does this mean that somebody's been in Hunter's ear, that Hunter is no longer improvising like he once was, freestyling his shit? Like, that's the case, and you finally locked into this playbook, like, for a slot receiver of his caliber, he could have a really solid season.
I think it's going to be a mixture of both. I think they're going to allow him to do his little and one mixtape shit, but also, apply, what that offense is, what Josh McDaniels demands out of these guys. But, man, those routes, little bro, if you get a chance to, go to Twitter, just type in Hunter. Man, filthy. He was out there absolutely mixing these dudes, bro. It was insane. Like, Hunter's healthy. He's heard all the rumblings about trades and about him falling off after his Pro Bowl year. Right. He looks like he is ready to go out there and make a difference. And real quick, you guys, shout out to Jacoby Myers as well. I keep hearing that he is out there dominating, that every other play, you hear Jacoby's name. I know a lot of people were saying, oh, we overpaid him and blah, blah, blah. Look, you guys, and I'm saying this, I don't care if it may be a hot take. This guy would be a wide receiver one on a lot of teams today. So $11 million for Jacoby Myers, a guy that knows this system, that had, I believe, a career high, like 850 plus yards under Josh a few years back in New England. I'm all for it. They're saying that he is absolutely cooking right now, man. I love it. This wide receiver room, man, is going to be absolutely dominant. And if Jimmy G, can go out there and play his game and stay healthy, I am very, very, very excited. I keep hearing more things about AO4 as well, man. Looks like he's continuing to go out there and look really good. I'm excited about this team, but there wasn't too much news about joint practice this week. You know what I mean? I know that they only had a little window for media. I spoke to a few guys that were out there, a few beat writers behind the scenes. And there wasn't really too much. Hondo, I think, really had the best insight in terms of what was seen out there. Because, he actually does a podcast. A lot of these other guys, they just cover the team. They do their write-ups, and they kind of keep it moving. Hondo, if you guys have not gotten a chance to, go check out his channel on YouTube. He actually broke it down really, really well about what happened and what was going on this past week. So salute to my dog John as well, man. Stafford was cooking after Max was in his face screaming sack, and I love that. That was going to be something that we talked about, John. I loved it, man. Matthew Stafford said that Max literally every time he got in his face, for those who don't know, at camp, they're not going to allow these guys to destroy the quarterbacks. It's joint practice. It's practice. But he continued to scream sack, sack, sack in his face over and over and over again. Max was reminding these guys that he was literally living in their house, which is the backfield, of the Rams. I loved it, man. I love it. At game speed, they be picking Stafford up with a spatula. This is facts, John. Facts plus tax. Shout out to my dog, John. Shout out to Jose. Did you hear anything on the Tyree Wilson front? No, I did not. But one thing I did hear, well, two things. Sometimes it's kind of good to hear nothing, right? Sometimes nothing is good. But I seen a few reps from him out there on the sled and stuff like that. I see Max working on him with his technique. That dude is just a physical specimen, Jose. And I heard there was a few things of, oh, he looked really good out there. I don't know if they meant his game or just him in general, because this dude is a mammoth of a man.
I'm pretty sure that John Jenkins had mentioned him during the presser on Thursday. It was like, it was good to see him out there. Like, he's just trying to get into a groove of things now that he's finally on the field for camp. So we'll see. And
I'm going to ask, and we're going to go from that to this. Shout out to Jose for bringing up Tyree. I want to ask you real quick, 3 players that you think starters that may get some reps today. Can I start real quick? Because I kind of gave you one already.
Go ahead, bro.
I think Jimmy G is going to play a series today. I do. I think he's going to start the first quarter, play a quick series, see what we got out there. I don't think Devontae's out there coming off that injury. I know he's already been dominating even after that, but I would play it safe with Devontae. You know what I mean? But I do think that maybe Jimmy G gets a series today, a few reps. Trying to think, man, who else? I think Hooper may get some reps out there with Jimmy G. And I think maybe, just maybe, they put Hunter and Jacoby Myers out there as well with Jimmy G in that one series. Is there any guys that you think we could see out there, game 2 in preseason?
I would probably go to the defensive side of the ball and say, I think we're going to see a little more Jacorian today.
Okay, I like that.
I would really like to see Marcus Peters, even if it's a series. I just want to see what he's doing, like what he can do. And look, it's against one of his former teams, so why the fuck not? I want to see Merrick out there.
Yes,
I want to see Merrick. I've talked about this. I do think he's going to have a bounce back year. I know Scout put up some stats from last season in regards to the QBRs throughout the season. And the first couple of weeks, Trayvon Merrick was really, really not him. QBR was like 102.
Yeah, it was bad.
In the final 8 weeks or whatever, it was like at a 70,
77, 78, somewhere on there.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so he improved the second half of the season, but you got to stay consistent. And again, his rookie year, it was like quarterbacks didn't want to test him. Right. It was clear as day the quarterbacks didn't want to test him. And then last year, like the hip injury, being in a new defensive scheme, it was a struggle for him. But now having this under his belt for his second consecutive year, I do think he is going to bounce back.
Let me ask you, if you had to pick, I'll say 2 players, right? And I know we're kind of all over the place, you guys. Shout out to everybody in the building. There's just a lot to unpack going into this game tonight. 2 players, man, one on the offense side of the ball, one on the defense side of the ball that needs to show up today. I think one is Matthew Butler, a guy that we discussed earlier that had that really good rep against the Rams. He needs to go out there and show, why we took him in the mid rounds out of Tennessee last year. Didn't really get a lot of reps. Really hasn't shown up, early on in preseason up to this point. I think he needs to have a game today. And I'm going to keep, I want to say Byron Young as well, but I'll leave some of the defensive guys up to you. One offensive guy that I think needs to show up today, Van Rotten, because I'm hearing a lot about him potentially taking that right guard spot and starting. So if he goes out there and looks really good at the right guard spot, we may be looking at our new starter, you guys. I know a lot of people don't think that's the sexy move to make, but they really like this guy. He's got some dog in him. And if he goes out there and cooks up at right guard today, we may be in for a real competition with him, Moody, McClendon Curtis, and maybe a few others. But I'm looking at Van Rotten as well at the right guard position. 2 guys you got, man.
I like that, though. I definitely like that because Van Rotten was a guy that they brought in. This is another veteran off lineman. This is before some of these other guys were here. That I looked at it like, look, he is probably going to run that spot because Bars is not going to. I think the jury's out. Like, he's not starting at right guard.
Yeah.
Defensive side of the ball, one of your guys, Kuntz.
Okay. I like that.
Look, a lot of us have said like he's probably going to be a guy that does not make this roster. Let's see what this man can do, what he's capable of doing in this game tonight.
And he looked good against the Niners this past Sunday as well. Let's get these supers in real quick, you guys. Shout out to CJ, man. Spillane is going to be a dog for us. Butler, my God, and Hunter is on the next level. Like this team's direction is going up, and we can't wait. 9-10 is coming. Salute to my dog, CJ. I appreciate you, brother, on the $5 donation. I agree with everything you said. Shout out to our brother John. I want to read this super real quick on Hammer's channel. Big love to my dog Hammer. Got to spread the love around nation. Tip your content creators. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to my dog Joe as well on the $10 donation. While it's probably bull, I'm really glad there are rumors about a potential QB battle, which I think it is bull, between Aiden O'Connell and Jimmy Garoppolo. It shows that the rookie is cooking. I agree with that last part, but I definitely think it is bull, Joe. There's no real competition. Jimmy G is quarterback one going into the season, barring any godforsaken, any injuries or anything like that. This is Jimmy G's spot. They don't want to rush Aiden O'Connell out there. You know what I mean? But
this is whose spot?
What's up?
It's whose spot?
Jimmy G's.
You don't realize how that just came out, did you?
Pause.
Yo, you said it's Jimmy G's spot.
Oh shit. Yo, I didn't
see everybody else in the chat caught on to
that. Yo, salute. Hey, the Raider, that's another name to keep an eye on. Zeus needs to flash today.
I said my piece on Zeus. I'm not talking about him anymore.
Nah, but real talk though, like that's coming off of that okay game, but yeah, man, he's got to go out there and have an absolute dominant game, a dominant performance for us to really be sold on them. Which I have Josh being back week one. I've said this before. And shout out to Vic Tafer as well. He went on what was it? Rich Eisen's show the other day.
Yeah,
it was yesterday. He even said it. Josh is going to be back week one. I totally agree with that. But at this point, Zeus needs to show why we took him in the 4th round, and he needs to go out there and absolutely dominate this Rams defensive line today. I want to see him absolutely go out there and cook. I want to see 60, 70 plus yards from Zeus at least. You know what I mean? And maybe a pair of touchdowns. I think my boy Sincere is going to go out there and cook, but I'm very partial.
There we
go. When it comes to him, I wanted to show you guys something as well. I will be uploading this today. I know a lot of people have been asking, but I will be posting the content t-shirts up today. We have those, and we have the white content. So salute to everybody in the building. Shout out to Raider Post, my brother, man. He didn't send me some shit. Big Al, Vic Tafer, the Athletic Center. There we go. So, damn, I didn't even read the super out loud. That he expects Josh by. Yep, real talk. I think Big Al, he's just basically going off of what makes sense. I don't think there's any real word of Josh Jacobs people saying, we'll be back, or the Raiders, saying he'll be back. This is just, I think 1 + 1 = 2 in this situation. Why, if this is all about money, why lose out on money? You know what I mean? Like if this whole battle has been about guaranteed money, and well, you're guaranteed to make a few dollars if you show up week one. So and you're looking like you may lose a few dollars.
I'd much rather him be back, like at least directly after the preseason, because being there the week of, like, I'm thinking from a realistic standpoint, like, God forbid he has some type of like soft tissue injury after not being out there, not getting real reps with his guys. Like, he's got to get into the building quick. And if it's after the preseason game, then cool, I'm with that. But he's got to be in there for at least 2, maybe 3 weeks. So please, dude, JJ, show up, bro. We need you.
Yeah, facts. Now he'll be home soon. He'll definitely be home soon. Walt, yes, I'm going to do a watch party tonight, and I'll make sure to invite a few people. I'll hit up Stu. We were supposed to do a show yesterday. I felt like dog shit, so I couldn't do it. But I'll hit up Stu today. I'll hit up a few of the guys, and we'll definitely kick it tonight, man, and watch the game together. He said, content. It's all about pitching tents and jumpsuits. Yo, a few guys that I'm definitely keeping an eye on as well tonight. You said Marcus Peters, right? A guy that
does.
is facing his former team. Maybe he gets a few reps. We shall see. I think they're going to be a little more cautious with Marcus Peters coming off the injury and kind of a down season last year. I think I don't know if we see too much Marcus Peters, but I will say this: I want to see David Long Jr. He returned to camp this week. Former Ram, a guy that was a lot of people thought could be a potential sneaky pickup in free agency. I want to see what he looks like against his former team. I do. I want to see what David Long looks like out there. Hobbs, do you think he gets a few reps out there?
I hope so. But again, even for him, if it's a series or two, I want to see our starters get some reps at this point. Like we saw last season what happened in the preseason, and pretty much our starters weren't there.
Yeah.
And we saw what the end result was. The first 4 weeks of the season was ultimately the preseason for our starters. Like we can't have that again. Let these guys get some reps here and there, please.
Yes, man. Facts. Let me see. Salute to everybody here in the building. Shout out to Cardo, man. Jimmy G Spot Garoppolo. Hammer, you started something, bro.
No, you did.
Shout out to our sis Elite. Vic totally tried to insinuate that Tay has 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I didn't like the vibe he was putting out about this team. It was all predicated on past energy. And look, this is no shade to Vic. You know what I mean? Like, look, he does this thing. Everybody operates in the way they operate, right? Vic everybody kind of has their thing, right? Like there's guys there's some guys are out there that cover 2 teams now. There's some guys that base their stuff off of trolling, like a Josh Dubois. You know what I'm saying? Like he will never let Derek Carr go. That's his thing. And Vic kind of, and I don't want to cook him, you know what I mean? Because he puts out some good work, but he kind of thrives off of negativity a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, and some of these guys do that. Hondo chooses optimism. You know what I mean? He kind of goes with the positive route. But Vic is kind of like, he's been around this team for a long time. You know what I mean? So, I kind of understand where the negative shit comes from. But everybody kind of has their own lane in this thing, right? So yeah, but I agree with you, Elite. But we've kind of put that Devontae shit to bed a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to be here. He's repeatedly said this over and over and over again. So I don't even play into that anymore. Salute to CJ, man. I want to see a step up for Zeus after last week. Definitely. We just talked about that, CJ. I want to see, like I said, at least 60, 70 yards rushing from him, maybe a few snaps in the passing game. Definitely want to see Zeus get loose, tonight, man. Definitely. Hondo is on site pitching reality. Need that balance. Shout out to G. Dan said Graphk inadvertently started a movement with Jimmy G Spot.
See, it's your fault.
Man, I didn't even know what I was doing. And Elite, this is what they're kind of doing. They're kind of like having starters mixed in with a few guys that are rotational pieces to kind of see how they play with the talent that's going to play against these ones. When football really matters. My apologies, guys. I'm sick, so it's all bad. But I love that you brought the O-line up, Elite. Do you think, I know we're not going to see Dylan Parham. He didn't practice all week, but we believe he had a concussion, right? He got his bell rung. Do you think we see anything from Andre James or Colton Miller today? I'm assuming if they put Jimmy G out there, they're going to put the guys out there, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So if they do decide on having Jimmy G out there for the first series, I'm assuming they're going to go Colton Miller, maybe Moody at left guard, Andre James at center, Van Rotten at right guard because it looks as though he's been getting some reps there, and Jermaine Illumino on the right side. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. Elise says, no, I don't see them playing. Okay. Well, I didn't initially, but I'm looking around the league right now and I'm seeing that all these teams are kind of really starting to get their starters out there and getting a few reps. And I don't know if, Josh McDaniels wants to throw his guy out to the Wolves week 1 against Denver when he hasn't played since week 11 of last year.
Right.
So
didn't Josh Allen just play in the preseason?
What's that?
I'm pretty sure that the Bills went and started Josh Allen the other day in that preseason game. Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think he will get some looks. potentially, if not tonight, next week against Cowboys for sure. Shout out to Walt, man. He says, I think with Parker gone and watching Heron playing left tackle last game, we need to find a backup left tackle. hey, there's a guy out there, man, Walt, that just came out on I think ESPN the other day saying that his career isn't done yet. A guy named Jason Peters. I wouldn't be against going out and bringing him in as a backup left tackle.
Shit.
I'm just saying at this point he's not a starter, right? He played for the Bears last year? Was it a starter? No, played for the Cowboys, right? Play for the Cowboys. I would not be against bringing in, the veteran as a backup left tackle. Parker's gone. That's a guy that we use kind of as a backup right tackle or guard, left tackle. I mean, what's funny? Brandon Parker's the only guy that can do it all but can't do shit.
But do you really want to bring in somebody of Jason Peters' age?
I mean, no. But at the end of the day, he's a realistic option at this point. An all-pro guy. He's going to be a Hall of Famer at some point. I mean, hey, why not?
I'm giving that dude the league vet minimum. No disrespect at all, but dude is older than, well, at least both of us. Wasted still older than him though.
That's what Maul said. Maul said Peters is the only active player older than Wasted. Salute the GA Raiders. Appreciate you, brother, on the 14 months of being a member, my brother. I salute you, man. Shout out to my dog, GA Patriot. Old and expensive. I don't think he'll be expensive at this point.
No, that's what I'm saying. At his age, I think a league vet minimum is perfectly fine. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Yeah. Shout out to our brother Wasted too, you guys. For those who have no idea why he hasn't been active, he's actually driving down south right now from up north. He'll be gone for the weekend doing the family thing. So salute to our brother. You will not see him this weekend, but he will be back during the week. So he will definitely give a recap of the game and all that good stuff come Monday. Shout out to Bosby. Hammer and Graphk, regardless of how you feel about last season, how can any Raider fan not be optimistic about this season? I'm thinking playoffs, and let's get to the bowl and win this thing in LV. Shout out to Bosby. That is very optimistic. I'm gonna live with the first part. How can you not be optimistic? And let's think about the playoffs. But hey man, dog. I seen something the other day, right? And it stated, what was this shit, right? You know what? I'll save that. I'll save that for another time. Let's just say this: it would be a beautiful thing to go on to go out and win one in LV. I just want to win one. Period. You know what I mean? I don't really care how we do it, how it gets done, but I just still think Bosby, and this is no shade. I think that with this team, the way it's constructed this year, we could go on a run. But I think next year, with all that draft capital and all that money, is going to be the real. The winning formula is going to come together next year. That's how I feel. I think we're going to go on a nice run this year. But I think next year, with all that capital and all that money, is going to be the most realistic year where it's like, oh, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let me see. Shout out to Watts, man, in the building as well. Aiden played a terrible defense that only managed one sack. Or, the O-line held up for him, though, Watts. The O-line held up for him as well. Let's give the O-line a little credit as well, bro.
Except for Heron getting smoked by Klee. And
oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we know how this goes. You know how our former guys want to come out and show out. Klee was playing in preseason game 1. That kind of says
fucking practice squad hero. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. Shout them all, man. The first 3 games will determine how. Yeah, this is facts. Yeah. Facts, man. Denver, Buffalo, Pittsburgh. 3 tough games to start the season off. 2 in a row. 1 at home. Week 3 against Pittsburgh, and that's a sneaky team as well. With Kenny Pickett getting it together, that defense is always
Deontay
out.
Johnson,
yes, man,
Najee,
George Pickens, they got something up there. The first 3 weeks are definitely going to be very telling. Yeah. Let me see. Salute to everybody here in the building. Right them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up if you're not subscribed to both channels. Hit that subscribe button. The Raiders says, yeah, the schedule's horrible. I got 9-8. And to be honest with you, at this point, if we did go 9-8, that's a win. I'm sorry, that's a win. You're chasing one of those last playoff spots. You know what I'm saying? 9-8, going from 6-11 to 9-8, a 3-game difference. Look, I would never celebrate 9-8, but I wouldn't be mad at 9-8. You know what I'm saying? This season, but I still give us one more game than that, Director. I give us one more, 10-7, man. Why not? Let me see. That's gonna be Clee's only sack of the season. Dan, this is facts. And salute to Clee, man. I've always been a fan of Clee. I think he got the shit into the stick. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
Not me.
LJ, I know you never have been. We are going 7-0 against Denver after the first game opener. Talk that shit, my brother. Shout out to LJ, man. Let me see. Does Hammer know Duke Shelley is smaller than a Meek? Shout out to Walt.
Yeah, and Duke Shelley kind of drove me up the wall last week. So, yeah, I'm not.
Hey, you know what's funny? That was a guy that we talked about all off season.
Yeah.
That we thought was going to be a starter before we went and got Marcus Peters and drafted Ja'Cory and Bennett, right?
Wrong.
This is the guy now.
Wrong.
Bro, this is the guy now that's actually playing for his spot, like on this roster. Like, think about that. We went from talking about this guy being potentially a sneaky pickup in free agency and starting on one of those boundary spots to now potentially not even making this roster. That's crazy, man. Just in the blink of an eye, you go get Ja'Cory and Bennett. You go get Marcus Peters and then Duke Shelley.
But we knew that bringing in Marcus Peters was going to be like a shift in the universe. Like, we know certain guys are now not going to be making this roster. Yeah. DeMarcus, you really got to ask me that question, bro. Who do you think I got? Come on, bro.
What'd he say?
He said, who you got? Sterling or Come on. Who do you think I got?
Shout out to John, man. Aziz Toast Hearn bringing the jelly spread today. Ball.
Yo, y'all fucked up.
You know what, man? I got Aziz, John, and I have Byron Young both having bounce back games today. How about that? Why not? I got Hearn and I got Byron Young having bounce back games. People didn't even know that Byron Young was out there last week. People are like, wait, Byron Young played? Yeah, he did. He got some snaps.
He did.
Both of those guys. Why not? I think he knows what time it is. Like, he better go out there and play well, or he's done. But why not though? Watts, he did play hard, but he definitely got cooked. Yeah. Definitely got fried. Yeah, I seen that, Sean. Jimmy Graham just got arrested.
What?
Yeah, with he was on some type of substance, and I guess he resisted arrest. What's up with these guys in New Orleans, man? Like the Saints are the new Raiders, bro. This shit crazy. It's crazy, man. These guys down there are resisting arrest, beating people up and shit. Hey, man, New Orleans down there tweaking right now. Let me see.
I saw some crazy shit the other day in the wrestling world that Cash Wheeler from FTR got arrested.
Oh, yeah, he did.
I just saw the video this morning. I was like, oh, shit. Damn, bro.
Shout out to John. The Raiders defensive tackles will have a good year. This is facts, man. Facts.
You got a lot of depth. You're going to see a constant rotation. These guys are going to feast.
Yeah. Another guy that I think we're going to see look pretty good this week. I know there was some mixed. It was kind of a mixed bag in terms of what he did against the Niners. Adam Plant Jr. I want to hear his name today. I want to hear what he has going on. I want to see him get to the quarterback a few times. You know what I'm saying? It was a blessing to see Adam Butler and John Jenkins, these veterans go out there. I want to see the young guys. What's going on with the young guy? I want to see Adam Plant get to the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? Let's see Drake Thomas sneak in and get a sack from the linebacker position.
Hey, he did look pretty good last week with the 3 tackles that he had. So I'm here for it, man. But Bernie, good God. They really did their due diligence with these linebackers that we got now, these young linebackers. I'm excited for both of these guys.
I just hope that Amari can replicate what he did this past Sunday today. You know what I mean? I would hate to see him look like that and then his number's not called today and we're like, what happened? If he continues to build on that momentum, that is a beautiful thing because we need as much help as we can at that linebacker spot. Shout out to Ghost Sniper, man. What grade do you give this front office for the offseason so far? Where Carr does go, so does drama and cops. Shout out to Ghost Sniper. Look, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Look, I love what we did in the draft. I think that we had one of the best drafts in the league this year. I think that a lot of people looked at our free agency period as kind of underwhelming because we got some sneaky guys like Marcus Sepps, which are performing well. Robert Spillane, You know what I mean? So look, the free agency period was kind of sneaky, right? The Duke Shelleys of the world, but now we were just talking about maybe we don't know what he's going to do. Adam Butler, a guy that may really play a role on this defensive line moving forward. Sneaky free agency. But because of us not getting anything outside of the money for Derek Carr and because of this Josh Jacobs situation that's being dragged out until week 1 probably, I'm going to go B-. What do you got, Hammer?
You just mentioned the whole situation with JJ, and I would have given it a B+, but no, without JJ, it's a B right now.
Okay, so you got to
like these guys have really built something, and we have not seen our front office or previous front office regimes do what we've done. This is year 2 of the Ziegler and McDaniels project. That's what I'm calling it for now. But really solid draft.
Yeah.
The mix of these young kids and the veterans right now, and just what we're seeing right now with these guys in camp, getting a quarterback in the 4th round that seems to be picking up this system very, very quickly. And we've heard time and time again, it's like trying to learn Mandarin, whatever the case may be. But he seems to be picking this up very quickly. Having a veteran presence at the quarterback position in Jimmy G, I'm happy right now, man. I'm incredibly, I'm happy. That's the best thing. I'm excited for this season because of what this product is looking like.
Marcus Peters, Jacoby Myers, 2 big acquisitions in free agency.
Yep.
Also keeping our coaching staff for another year, not just throwing somebody out of the building because we had a 6 and 11 year, some continuation. I love that. You know what I mean? Bringing these guys back to see what they can do in year 2. I'm only saying B-, you guys, because of what, you lose a 3-4 time Pro Bowl quarterback in Derek Carr, you know what I'm saying, for nothing. Don't get me wrong, got the money and look, I wanted to move on. I did. But I'm just saying, we have to be realistic. You lost a starting quarterback for nothing. You know what I mean? You got no draft capital, not even a mid-round pick. That's tough. And then you watch Darren Waller go out there last night and cook in preseason, which, never know. He might be gone until week 6, week 7 now. You just never know what may happen with Waller. But a 3rd-round pick, you just kind of have to look at what's going on, the rumblings with Hunter Renfrow and all that other shit, and then seeing him perform the way he's performing. It's just, the off-field shit is more, more along the lines of what I'm giving the minus for because of former players, the way the Waller situation was handled, the Derek Carr shit, the Josh Jacobs situation. You know what I mean? But I did love our free agency and I did love our draft. Definitely, man. Shout out to John, man. Did y'all hear Carr telling the press that his daughter? Yes, I love it. I love it, man. And one thing about, and we're going to get off this whole Derek Carr shit, but the thing is, we know he loves the Raiders and we know he's a good person. We only kill him for what he does on the field. That's it. Great person, is going to retire a Raider. And his family, once a Raider, always a Raider. They love Vegas. They love Oakland. No disrespect to Derek Carr. We love the human being. We understand what he brings to the table. We only criticize the guy on the field and the play on the field. So, yeah, man. Salute the top, man. I haven't agreed with every move, but Zeke has improved this team. So that's better than nothing. I agree, Docs. B-, which is still an improvement. Definitely. Going from 11 to a B-, I'll take that all day.
Shout out to Chuck Taylor. Welcome to the family.
Our brother, man.
Brother. If you guys want to become a member on the channel, the link is pinned in the description over at Raider Nation News Today. Appreciate y'all.
Got to shout the brother out too, man. He just shout to our brother, man, Chuck Taylor. For those who do not know, this is Mount Shillmore's resident guy that does all of our videos, intros. He just did a fire ass one for Wasted. He did mine. He's working on Hammers right now. But he just won best beer logo on USA Today. His work is being put out there on the front street on big platforms. Salute to our brother, man. Yeah, man. Salute to our guy. Where the hell did that come from, bro?
The thing. OBS, even though I'm not running OBS right now.
That shit scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the hell was that? But salute to our dog, Chuck Taylor, man. Also, man, shout out to my brethren. I see my brother Joseph, man, went to OakLosVegas.com and got himself a coffee and convo mug. Salute, my brother. It is on the way. And shout out to everybody else who's put orders in. Your stuff is moving and grooving this weekend. Salute to you guys. Let me see, man. Yeah, FY, Shock G was a Raider fan. Salute, man. Shout out to the GOAT, Shock, man. You already know what time it is, man. West Coast legends. Yeah, glitch in the matrix for real. Shout out to Rick, man. Mondo said that sounded like some filthy content. Let me see, man. Cars better than morning. Yeah, I think Olave is gonna have a big year, Watts. This is facts. Facts plus tax. Shout out to One Up real quick, man. 20 months, man. Salute to my brother. Raiders, let's get this win, man. Salute, salute, salute. Let me see, man. I want to get, even though this is preseason, right? And we don't really care about what the scoreboard looks like. It would look great to have another 34-7 kind of woo-wop, right? But I want everybody in the comment section, man. Let us know real quick. What are your final scores? Final score prediction for tonight's game. Let me know down in the comment section. We will be doing a watch party today, you guys. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna actually set it up once this live is over. But I want some final score predictions. Shout out to my brother Hooligan, man. Get on there and order that merch. I already got my order in the mail. Salute to my dog. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Watts got a 42-3. Talk that shit, Watts. Let's go. Let's go. OLV, baby. Let's go.
111-3. I like that.
I like that, man. Hey, there we go. I like that, man. That's that. Hey, at that point, the Rams just need to throw their whole organization away. Throw that shit away. 35-0, 28-10. Okay, I like that. I like that. 27-10, 31-24. SVT top got it 28-21. Our brother John got it 28-10. You know, and some people are looking at this as right. The Rams have less talent than the Niners and blase blah. They're going to give us some different looks. We're going to give them some different looks. This is the time where you work out, the kinks and try and figure some things out. So I don't think we should expect this team, our team, to go out there to look exactly like we looked against the Niners. We're definitely going to try and work out put some different looks out there. Graham kept it pretty simple, you know what I mean? Which I hope he does going into the season, to be honest. Yeah. I hope Graham simplifies things when football really matters. But you guys know the offense is very vanilla at this point. Very vanilla, simple, you know what I mean? But I don't think we're going to do too much to go out there and really, I mean, what do you think, bro? On the offensive defense side of the ball, week 2 in preseason, like, do you expect any different looks from what we gave the Niners pretty much?
No, because you're not showing your hand in the preseason. You're going to stick to the basic vanilla stuff for the time being. I think we walk out of our second home 24-10.
Bro, Rick said 3-0. Carlson kicks a 70-yard field goal as time expires.
I'm done. Too much.
Yo, shout out to Walt too, man. I believe Aiden Early will win the quarterback 2. Hoyer retires and goes on the coach's staff. Well, they can keep him around regardless.
They need to keep him around. I'd rather have Hoyer in there as emergency plan 3 than Chase
Garbers. Yeah, which we already tried to get rid of him before, and his stink came back into the organization. But, he'll probably stick around until preseason's up, and then he'll be out of here. But they changed the rule with the whole quarterback situation. Like, even keeping Hoyer, it doesn't even take a roster spot, right?
No, it's the Brock Purdy rule.
There you go. Fucking stupid, bro. Now to Glenn. Want to see more? Sincerely yours, McCormick. Who doesn't, Glenn? Who doesn't, Glenn? He is the GOAT, the greatest running back of all time. There's no reason, Glenn, why we shouldn't see more sincerely yours. Sin City McCormick. Why not?
All right, I got an over-under for you. Over-under 1 touchdown at least for Trey Tucker today.
Over-under? I'm going to go under.
Okay.
I hate to say it. I want to see Tucker go out there and ball out. But I got to go under. Under. Throw some more my way. What's up? What we doing?
Over-under for sacks by the defensive line today.
What's the over? What's the?
I will go with 4 because that's how many sacks we had last week.
Over.
Okay.
We dominated that Rams O-line, bro. We were absolutely destroying them in joint practice. I think this is gonna be worse than the Niners. And did we have 4 in like the first quarter against like Lance, first half?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going over. I got 5 or 6 today.
Red zone opportunities over under. I want to say, how many times do I think we're going to be in the red zone today? 5. Over under.
Ooh. Damn, that's a good one. You know what, man? I'm gonna go under. Look. It's great to be optimistic and just say everything, but I'm gonna go. There you go, Elite. I'm gonna stick with like the 4 range, 4 red zone opportunities, like somewhere around there. Yeah, you know what I mean. Come on, Flink. What's up, bro?
I'm thinking at the top of the dome.
Look, Sincere McCormick, 8 touchdowns, over and under, over.
I fucking can't.
Over, bro. Sincere McCormick's gonna have 11 today. All right.
Defensive turnovers. We had an interception and a fumble recovery last week. We had an opportunity for another 2 interceptions last week. Bernie missed on one. Shelly played tip drill. Turnovers over under 2.
We look, from what I'm hearing, we look pretty good against their backup, the young pup out of Stetson Bennett, in joint practice. I'm gonna go. It's like I want to break even. Like I want to say 2. I want to stick to that. You know what I mean? I think I'm going with just 2.
Okay. And
I think that equals. I got Palomal with a pick.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to say Jacorian Bennett, but I'm not gonna. I don't think they're gonna throw his way like that. They absolutely didn't look his way last week.
I just want to see him lay somebody out again. And
I want to see him on Tutu because Tutu was cooking us in camp. For those who do not know, was it 2nd year, 3rd year guy, I believe. He was destroying our DBs at put Jacorian on that guy. Put him on him and see if they look his way. But I'm gonna stick with 2. But I got Palomal with a pick, and I'm gonna go with like a Luke Masterson fumble recovery. Why not?
I like that.
Yeah, why not? Shout out to Ghost Sniper, man. 35-17 Raiders. Defense gets 4 sacks, 2 picks, and AC throws 2 TDs.
Shit.
Let's go. But key, we leave LA healthy. Love it.
I like that.
Shout out to my brother Ghost Sniper, man. My dog, always supporting the channel. Appreciate you on the $10 special, man.
Shout out to John Molina. He's got a question in chat. Over under 100 yards rushing today.
I'm gonna go over.
Oh.
I think we need to go over. I think let's keep it real, you guys. Sincere didn't really have a lot of rushing yards last year. He had two TDs. Yeah, he had the sexy stats, right? He put some points on the board. But I want to see him be able to run the ball a little bit more. I think Zeus is going to get some more opportunities this week, and I think he's going to get a chance to show out. And like I said, 60, 70 yards. And then I'm hoping Britton Brown still hasn't practiced yet, so he's not going to be out there. I'm hoping Sincere can at least get 30, 40 yards on the ground. That'd be great. And then, Chase or Aiden may run for a few yards. I got the over. I have
a strange feeling Britton Brown may end up on the practice squad.
Yeah. Shit, to be honest, man, at this point, he may not even make the roster, man. Like, the people, like, he was a 7th rounder out of UCLA. Yeah. And yeah, he was great for UCLA, the Bruins teams in the red zone. But at this point, man, availability is the best ability. Like, and where are you? You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know, man. And we're pretty deep with Josh coming back before week one. We're pretty deep at the running back position. So I don't know. I definitely, man, maybe you can stash him, but for what? You know?
Nada.
I like that, Walt. I predict Cam Smith gets 0. Wait, Cam Smith. Talking about the corner from South Carolina? Oh, you mean Cam Sims? Is that what you mean? I think he meant.
Yeah, I think he meant Sims. Yeah.
Oh, see, I want to see Sims too, bro. Another guy that big body, 6'5". Like, is he going to get any opportunities today? I want to see him in the red zone. What's up?
I would like to see him in the red zone today as well. Like, this is a guy that we've talked about with that size at wide receiver. He's a perfect guy for the red zone offense. So we'll see. Shout out to JR65 on the $2 super. D gets 2 strip sacks and Trey Tucker with a deep touch. There we go. I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
And why not? Hey, throw the ball around a little bit. I mean, shit, Jimmy G hit what? Philip Dorsett with a 70-yarder?
Yeah.
Can't throw the deep ball, though. You made my day.
Appreciate you, JR.
Yeah, they definitely did watch. They've been using Wilkerson a lot. Former New England Patriot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they have definitely been using him.
This was a guy that I realistically, when I did the little quick hit that we had signed him, I'm like, this is probably a camp body, but he was productive last week. Let's see what he can do tonight as well.
I agree, Mark.
Back game, yeah.
What he had one for 15, 2 drops, and he had a carry. I think 1 carry for 2 yards. Yep. I definitely think that he's going to cook a little bit more. About to go sniper. I'm definitely thinking about it, bro. I think I want to do one more Raider record, man. This time I think I learned my lesson. I'm not going to use, current players. I might have to do like an OG alumni Raider record. So I'm thinking about it, bro. Yeah, shout out to my brother Hash, man. Me and Hash were talking about doing a joint, man. So I'm thinking about doing that. Shout out to Vegas Raiders, man. 5 yards in the air, 65 on the ground. Who we talking about? Who we talking about, brother? Let me see. Jacorian gets a pick 6. I like that.
Shit.
Is Chris Smith? Oh yeah, bro. GA, hell yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, bro. He's gonna be a Raider for a long time. Definitely, GA. Definitely. They're high on him. They're very high on him. This is a guy that even Hondo said is going to be a superstar in the NFL. So, like, you know what I mean? And he's been watching him pretty closely out there. He's definitely gonna be there. But top man, it's been really quiet on the Divide Diablo front. I haven't heard anything. From what I was told, he's healthy. He's ready to go. I think they're just stashing him away.
I'll say this is the first time I'm even hearing his name at all in the last few weeks. So,
yeah. But, I think they're kind of tucking him away right now. I think they have really, really high hopes for him and Spillane. I think that duo, they're really, really excited about those two guys at the linebacker position, and they're being really, really patient with Divine Diablo, a guy that didn't he damn near lead the league in tackles last year before he went down?
Yep. Well, the team, not the league.
Team. Okay.
He led the team.
Well, I mean, the team. That's all that matters. I mean,
yeah.
Let me see. 2 tutties for Trey. I want that redemption. Xavier, talk that shit, brother.
Damn.
SBT says, can we get AOC running with the starters today? I want to see some Jacoby. Maybe you see a few guys out there with AO4. SBT, you may see it. I mean, you may. But, at the end of the day, man, in the perfect world, we don't see AO4 at all this season. So there's no real reason to get him any live reps with the starters. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gets plenty of them in camp. You know what I mean? So, but hopefully in a perfect world, Jimmy G just stays healthy and upright, and we can just 17 games straight, man. Jimmy G's out there healthy, man. Yeah. I like that, Marco. I like that, brother. 3 players I'm looking at closely. Adam Butler, the veteran DT, Drake Thomas, the UDFA Hammers guy out of North Carolina State, and AO4.
Hey, yo.
Let me see. Maybe a personal issue, Mondo. It could be. Joseph has a very hot take. Aziz actually covers someone today. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
He was legit getting picked on last week. Like,
yeah.
There's the weak links. Whoever's being covered by him, just throw it.
Yeah. But you know what, man? Let's not act as though this is the thing that sucks, right? Aziz is a young guy. He's playing against 2 guys that have started at the NFL level. You know what I mean? Yeah. Lance has been a starter at one point. Yeah, he's been kind of dealing with some shit. Sam Darnold was a starter at some point. Like, let's allow this guy to make some mistakes in preseason game 1 and see where he goes from there. You know what I mean? We know how this goes, bro. When you play the game, when you take an L, it's really how you bounce back from it that really determines who you are. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that Aziz Hearn goes out there and cooks today. I am, bro. Like, real talk. I mean, do I think he's going to make this roster? Hell no. But, you know what I mean? Maybe he goes out there and fights for, practice squad spot or even somewhere else in the league. I don't know.
JR, to answer your question, no. He just stepped back on the field with his teammates this week. So I think we might see him in the finale against the Cowboys. I don't expect to see him out on the field tonight. I don't.
Shout out to Rick, man. I like that. Rochelle gets 2 sacks and a sack by Malcolm Coons. Let's go.
I want to get Rochelle on the show.
Yeah, we should reach out to him. We definitely should reach out
Like
to
this
him.
dude is all over TikTok. He's got over 1 million followers on TikTok. Like we gotta link up with him.
Definitely should. James says, I'm on the fence with buying the NFL YouTube package. How else can we watch the damn games? You can go on Stream East, you can go on Dofu. I mean, but you're gonna have to deal with lags, you know what I'm saying, and all kind of other stuff. But even with the YouTube package, there's still lags and stuff like that as well. Like I used to watch, what was the other one? The Sunday Ticket?
Yeah.
There'd be lags with that. I'd be doing watch parties and shit, and I'd be behind two or three plays.
Yeah, that's because if it's not on like regular like live cable TV, or you're not in that specific area, there's like a 30-second, like a 20 to 30-second delay. So like I don't know, man. Like I'll be down on the shore. I know that they were trying to figure out how that they were gonna do it, whatever the case may be, but majority of the games I'll be down there, and I'm gonna live stream the games while I'm down there. Like I don't care. And then the primetime games, I'll be here doing them.
I mean, I'll be in Las Vegas every home game anyways. So I'm not going to get a chance to like really enjoy it. My brother was, Ant was hitting me up yesterday. He's like, yo, let's go half on this shit out here in Dallas. I'm like, bro, like I'm only going to be home for road games. And potentially I'll be at a few of those. Me and Stu are going to the Detroit game. I think I'm taking the wife down to Miami. So like, I don't really even know if it's worth it for me to even get it, to be honest. Paid $3.99 for the Sunday ticket. Yeah, man. Shit's crazy.
I keep getting hit with like, oh, you should try it, like get it now, and they have whatever prices, discounts, whatever. But it's just like, do I really want to spend that type of money on it?
This was the question I had for you, Hammer. Your guy out of Texas Tech, the son of a bitch that I owe you a flight for. And I'm definitely gonna fly you down to Dallas here soon. I'm gonna get you a ticket. We had a bet, you guys, that if we drafted him, I would have to buy him a ticket down to Texas. And yeah, of course, we went and got Hammer's guy. Coming off of that injury, having a few practices out there, do you believe he gets a few reps today?
No.
Okay.
Because only a few days. Like, and I think you and I talked about this when we found out that he was off the PUP list, that he was back on the field, that I said we'll probably see him in the finale against Dallas, but I really do not see him getting reps today. If he does, I'd be surprised as hell. I really would be.
Byron Young, though, remember, he didn't really have too much, and they threw him out, and he played. He got some reps on Sunday too.
I think he was out there a little bit longer than Tyree, though.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he was on the field a little bit longer than Tyree when he came back off of the list. So I don't know, man.
I think they're gonna. I don't think he's gonna be out there. I could be wrong. I don't think they're gonna play him today, but I think they're trying to work on. They got Max working hand in hand with Tyree Wilson right now. I think more importantly, you guys, it'd be great to see the young guy get some reps. I think they're working on his technique. I think they're trying to make. Go ahead.
There's actually something that I've been wanting to bring up in regards to that, especially when it comes to that of Tyree being a first-round pick as an edge rusher. Like, realistically, and I know people probably aren't going to want to hear this. Waste is probably going to lose his shit when he hears this, but like, for edge rushers in the league, it's going to take a little bit of time for him to fully develop his max potential. Like,
yeah,
I think once he gets through this season, next year it's going to be a different story, and you're going to be like, what the fuck, where did this come from? Because he's going to develop other techniques, other type of move sets when he's out there on the edge, and he probably has one right now that he's already mastered. Guarantee you next offseason he's going to master a second one. Yeah, and he's going to become a major problem.
Yeah, because I was looking at a few things in terms of his technique. The strength is already there, Maul. This is fact. He's going to dominate opposing offensive linemen because of it. But there's going to be the hand placement. That, like, looking at a few reps out there when he was just running into the sled, just simple shit. Looking at his hand placement, I'm like, there is a few things that he needs to work on. But let's not act as though, you guys, Max had this skill set right when he came into the league. You know what I mean? It takes time to develop pass rushers. It's a difference between rushing at Texas Tech and rushing for the Las Vegas Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna take some time for them to develop him, and that's why I think Max has put his arm around him and said, "You have everything it takes to do this. We just got to work out the kinks, work out a few things, in your game." Let me see. What happened? What you laugh about?
No, I'm thinking about that as you're saying it because like you're 1,000% correct, but it's also like Max is like, dude, you're gonna be with me for the next 4 years. Like,
Yeah.
let's work.
Yeah. Shout out to Raider Ribs. Khalil got like 4 sacks his rookie year, and then he went crazy after that. You know what I mean? It takes time, you guys. It definitely does. You know, it does, you know, but and mind you guys, Max wasn't a top 10 pick. So it's a little easier to be more patient with the guy that you draft in the 4th round, right? Like it's a lot easier. But you know, the thing is this: you drafted a potentially Chandler Jones replacement with Chandler Jones still out there. So it's like there's no reason, no real reason to rush him out there and throw him into the fire.
But at the same time, I hope nobody takes it the wrong way in regards to that. Like, look, we got an edge rusher and we have Chandler Jones here for however much longer he decides to play. But like, we saw Chandler come into camp. Chandler dropped weight. Dude is ready to fucking play both edge and outside linebacker. Like, I'm here for it, man. I really am.
Facts plus tax, man. Shout out to Julio. I'm excited about the culture that Josh McDaniels and Zeke are building. For years, we preached commitment to excellence, but for some time, coaches and players forgot to hold each other accountable. Accountability, Julio. Accountability. Definitely the word. Accountability. Salute to my dog Julio. And this is facts, bro. Facts, my brother. Salute to you on a $10 donation. And I think that my little bro can agree with me and you as well. I definitely agree with the whole culture change, the culture shift. I said this last week, Julio, when I was out there kicking it with the alumni and you know, in the Win Club, talking to some people that played the game. And they even said that you can see it. You see the difference in the culture. You see the difference in the energy. You know what I mean? I definitely am excited about what they're building inside that building, man. Salute to Julio. Chaos says, I'm predicting Tyree will have 5 sacks this season. I think I had initially 7, 8. And that would be great. That would be great. But you know, at this point, I know they're going to be patient with him a little bit. You know what I mean? Andy absolutely hated how he looked out there when he was going against the sled, but Andy hates everything. You guys would have seen what Andy said in the group chat. He was like, nah. He like basically he ain't ready to go yet. You know what I mean? And this is a guy that played offensive lineman, you know, pretty much his whole life in Oakland and shit. But like he was like, yeah, but hopefully Andy's wrong.
It's not him.
He's not him. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building. Appreciate you guys. We are still about 500 deep in the chat, man. Salute. Get your questions in, you guys. Let's kick it for a little bit. You know, you already know what time it is. Once again, my apologies, you guys, for being gone the last 2 days. You guys know I preach consistency. I've been down and out, sick, finally getting my voice back. Man, I've been down and out, bro. So I've been in the bed for the past couple of days, but we're back. We are back at it today. We are doing the watch party, and we got the coffee and convo going on right now. So salute to everybody rocking with us. Salute to Elite. I see us using Tyree as a stand-up elephant, DE outside linebacker. Now, Elite, did you see a few of those reps where he was actually standing up? Did you see that happen? There was a few reps where they had him up there standing up. I didn't think we were going to see too much of that from Tyree Wilson. Do you think that translates to actual football, like to live football? Like, do you think they're going to have him?
Why not? Like, realistically, like, look, this is what we're seeing out of Chandler. We had talked about Max. I think we should get. Oh my God, yo, that's so fucked up. Damn,
bro. Since I've been gone, yeah.
Y'all fucked up.
Yo, Walt ain't shit, and I love it. Salute.
What was I saying?
We're talking about.
I've seen Max doing it a little bit last year as well. Like, and with Patrick Graham coming here, he was kind of hesitant to play like that on the edge. And now he's gotten better at it. And he's a guy that I've even said, like, certain packages, it would be dope if you had like Max on the edge or outside of our edge rusher on like certain down and distances and just shooting from the outside. Like, he does have that speed. He does have that motor. Like, I don't see why they can't do the same thing and develop Tyree the same way, where he could be a guy that stands up on the edge and makes plays as well.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I just love that he has Max Crosby there. I kind of look at Max as being like Tyrese Von Miller to Max, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So Max always went to all the pass rusher summits. Von Miller throws every year. When I went to his camp a month or two back out here in Dallas, and Von was there, you see that Max was still leans on Von Miller, a future Hall of Famer, all-pro guy that still is cooking at plays at a high level right now when healthy in Buffalo. I just love that Tyree has a guy that he can lean on, because Max is one of those guys that's going to pass it. He's going to pay it forward, and that's going to do nothing but great shit for his development.
All right.
Moving forward. Let me see. Yeah, man. Hey, Matt, it was funny, man. Marcus Allen was hilarious this trip. He definitely was hilarious. Shout out to Raider Rios. I think the culture is coming more from the players than the front office. Max is bringing it this year.
I think all the vets are. I do. Like
Okay.
the leaders in that locker room, man, they got everybody's attention and everybody's respect, and I'm here for it.
Rios, the thing is this though, you have to give the regime credit for drafting the guys that they are. So like the guys that they're bringing in, Trey Tucker, captain for Cincinnati, Chris Smith, captain for Georgia, and that two-time national champion defense, like Michael Mayer, a leader and captain in Notre Dame. They're going out and bringing guys in that are culture shifting guys that have played for winning teams in college, and smart individuals. You know what I'm saying? So
Out of here.
you got to give the regime a little love as well. But no, you're right. Devontae, Max, these veterans are definitely setting the tone. What's going on?
Who were we just talking about before in regards to our defensive backs? We shit the bed last week.
Oh no, what happened?
I'm going over. Not over, but I think Duke Shelley gets an interception today.
Let's go. Come on, Duke. Prove us right, man. We were high on the pickup, and don't make us look stupid, man. Come on, Duke. Show up and show out. Shout out to John. We need to get Graphk some Queef, Donkey, and Chokers toilet paper.
Oh my God.
Bro. Facts, bro. Hey, if I had that, I would eat just the most disgusting shit in the world to purposely create that diarrhea river in order to use that. This is facts, John. Facts. It's too early for this shit. Shout out to the Raider, man. The difference, though, is Max had no vets to mentor him. Dude did it by himself. Tyree has Chandler and Max to show him the ropes. That's a huge advantage, having two potential Hall of Famers helping his development. Talk that shit, the Raider. Salute, my brother, and appreciate you on a $10 donation. That's just facts, brother. Facts. And even with Chandler being there, that's making Max better. You know what I mean? Let me see. Keep fathering him. He's showing out more. That's something that I wanted to talk to you about as well, little bro. If Cole Fotheringham continues to ball out, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he, what do you have, 70 yards last week? Mm-hmm. If he does the same thing in week 2 and week 3, and he continues to show out, can there really be a battle between him and Horsted for that last tight end spot?
I think it could be, unless they decide to flip it and have one less running back on the depth chart instead of carrying 6, maybe carrying 5, and running with 4 tight ends. Because they do like the jumbo packages as well. When it comes to McDaniel's system, so I don't see why they don't carry 4, but we'll see.
I mean, either way, I think you can, still stash Fotheringham away, and you know what I mean. But he does look like a pretty good, and AO is building that rapport with him early on. Mm-hmm. From the video footage that I seen of him at camp as well at the joint practices, it looks like they're developing a rapport right there, man. And I love it. I want to see Michael Mayer though, man. I definitely do. I know he's coming back from that injury, whatever it was. Did you even hear what it was? It was kind of an underscore. Michael Mayer.
I haven't heard any. I have not heard any specifics on the injury. There's another one they just keep in low key, which I'm fine with. Yeah.
Shout out to JT, man. How you doing, fellas? 2 questions. Number 1, what color are your socks?
I'm not wearing socks, and I'm not putting my foot up on screen.
Hammer went commando to JT with the feet. Who starts at right guard this season? The more and more I'm starting to see Greg Van Rotten's name, the more and more I'm really believing that maybe he's going to start at right guard. They have Moody set up as, the second left guard behind Dylan Parham. I want Curtis. I want McClendon Curtis out there, right guard. I would love to see that. But I think it's between Curtis, Moody, and Van Rotten. I think they want to have Van Rotten out there. Who do you got?
For right guard, I think as it stands now, it's probably going to be Van Rotten if Bars isn't there. I've talked about Mumford, but I also think that Mumford would be best fit at right guard if they could put Illuminor inside the right guard.
Yeah.
And have Mumford at right tackle. Like, I'd be for it, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, look, that's the one position that we're looking at right now. Like, as they had Alex Bars listed at right guard at the first depth chart, which absolutely means nothing. Nope. Now Van Rotten's name is picking up around camp, right? Then, you're hearing the young UDFA is balling. I love that there's competition there. You know what I mean? But I think right now Van Rotten has the edge at the right guard spot. And that may continue to change because I never thought that Van Rotten was even going to have was even an option starting at right guard. But that's what we're hearing right now. Salute the Mex. Been busy, but still show support. Hope you guys are good and ready for the season. Shout out to our dog, Mex Raider, on a $5 donation. Appreciate you, brother. And hey, man, busy is a beautiful thing to be. Let me just say that, bro. Busy is a great problem to have. Let's just say that. Salute the Ghost Sniper. Just want to build from the last game. Regardless, this is facts plus tax, man. Any last words, bro, going into tonight's game? I'm gonna set up this live for the night, the watch party. A bunch of people. Salute to you guys. I fucking love our audience, man. They sent me a bunch of different leaks for the game, so I'm definitely gonna watch the game tonight, you guys. I want to go get me a medicine ball from Starbucks, go buy me some alcohol for the night show, and I definitely want to kick it with you guys. Any last thoughts on what's going on with this game tonight, and anything else you want to see, regarding, our team?
I just want us to keep the momentum, keep the same momentum, the same consistency. And I've told you guys, the secret word for this entire season is going to be finish. Let's see exactly what they did last week tonight. Play a full 60 minutes a game. Keep your foot down on their throats until the clock strikes 0 in the fourth quarter. That's it.
I like that. Salute to Jersey. Yes, I will be up there at some point on the Jersey Shore with my brother. I'm definitely coming out there, and we're working on trying to do something with. Who are we trying to work on? We're trying to work with doing something with a legend out there, right? Can we?
We can throw the name out there, especially those that are from the shore. Like, you guys are familiar with Phil Villapiano.
Yeah.
A Raider great.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to touch base with Terry, who's on vacation right now. I think we're going to try to get something done because I'd much rather get an interview with him, but do it at his son's bar and do it like preferably like a pre-recorded before the season starts. So we'll try to get something done in the coming weeks. And if not, I'll probably see him week 1 at Bar A if he's coming out for that game. So we'll see.
Salute to Glenn. What I'm hearing is that the weather shouldn't be a factor. It shouldn't factor into what's going on out there in LA today. And salute real quick to my home state of California. And I'm hearing even Nevada with the whole hurricane watch. This world is so crazy right now. A hurricane in California. Like I just
global warming is real, folks.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell we got going on, right now. But big ups to my home state of California, man. Shout out to Nevada and all the surrounding states. I hope that everyone is safe and all that good stuff. But what I'm hearing though, Glenn, is that it shouldn't affect what's going on with the game today. But salute to everybody back home. One big word for the day. Raiders. I love it. Let me see. With that being said, it ain't going to be crazy, bro. Little rain, if anything. Okay. To all you desert rats, be safe. Flooding in the desert ain't no joke. Yeah, it looks bad. I'm hearing it's pretty bad out there in Las Vegas right now as well. But, yeah, man, with that being said, you guys, as always, we love you guys. Appreciate you guys. We are back after a few days of, trying to get healthy and get right. The watch party will be tonight. I believe it. What time's the game start? Is it 9 Eastern?
9 Eastern.
6 o'clock Pacific. So I'll be active 8 o'clock Central Time. You guys gonna put it on. I'll probably send Stu the invite, send a couple of guys the invite. Come through and kick it. Watch this game together as a unit. Real shit, man. Love you guys, man. As always, shout out to my little bro for pulling up on the coffee and convo.
You know what? I may pull up for the first hour tonight. I'm going to push back my start time to 10. For those that don't know, I will be doing UFC 292. I'll do the first hour.
I love it. And that's really the only hour that matters.
Yep.
We'll see some guys out there and get the rolling. But salute. I'll see you guys tonight in the building. On the way out, make sure you guys wipe them feet, break them thumbs, meaning hit them thumbs up, and subscribe to both channels. Appreciate you guys so much. Also, OakLosVegas.com. I'm putting a bunch of stuff on the site today, you guys. So keep an eye out. PlanetRaiders.com for everything Raiders content-wise. Salute to everybody here in the building. As always, we outro one.
That's what I'm talking about.